pretty good versus AM. I think a lot of the Chinese teams ran it a lot. The off lane, usually, or to support Elder Titan to just right-click the AM down. Natural
lane phase, but also later on, once those Venom Wards are just non-stop canceling your blink.
And GH, wrapping around here towards Saxa. Trying a bit of harass. Misery is there though, so Liquid have to be careful how aggressive they do get. Bishop block could allow them the potential to turn around. And it looks like at the moment, yeah, Mind Control's presence hasn't really done much in terms of slowing down Resolution's farm. Still pretty much perfect CS on the anti-mage. Same certainly can be said, of course, for Matuma Man, as you mentioned, with the space that he's been getting, because Moon has been leaving the lane. And yeah, the mid lane starting to equal up again in CS, so all in all, things fairly even around the map. GH very low at the moment. Mind Control does come across, looking for a bit of action onto Saxa. Misery's there with potential backup though, if Saxa requires it.
Saxa's got no boots. Mind Control has boots, chasing him down. He's got Stick and a Spirit soon.
They do have the Fisher though. They're looking to try and bait Mind Control in as deep as they can. He'll throw out the Spirit, but there's the backup. Resolution turning up for the fight. They want to try and get some kills out of this. Mind Control trying to finish off Saxa, but Misery's in with the Fisher blocks, trying to set this up for Rezo, and indeed Mind Control's going to get taken down. They may even get another here. The Enchant Totem comes in onto GH. Jump forward from Rezo. Couple of hits will do it. Can he quite close this? He's going to have to commit to do anything about that with that rune in the bot. As Liquid able to keep GH alive. Top lane, maybe a bit of a dive coming through here. GH coming in deep, looking for the crush onto Saxa. Saxa's got friends, and he's got a lot of them. Moon, Weeha, and Misery there, looking to lock down for more. Kuroki being chased down as the Napalm starts to stack up. Kuroki indeed looks to have come in a little bit too deep. The Tummerman tries to turn with the Gale, but the Dream Core's dropped down. Misery takes the poison over to the face, but still gets the spells out. And oh, a neat little deny there from Weeha means the Liquid don't even get a single kill out of this.
Oh my
and
God.
Weeha gets the double. Turning up for the grand finals here, Weeha.
Weeha is playing incredibly well. He's doing super well in the laning phases, rotations with Crisp, and then getting that denied. Just 4 and 3 on Liquid. Shadow Shaman being 4.
They really want to do something bottom. They brought Kuro in along with GH. They're looking for some sort of lockdown onto Rezo. Rezo quick with the blink into the tree line. Misery going forward. He'll almost certainly be the one to pay for this though, as Kuro lands down the shackle, holds the Shaker in place, and they will get him. Odd, they're looking for the reactive play though. Moon moving in with the Firefly, will be held back there by the Stomp from Mind Control. TP in from Miracle, pops the haste rune. He's ready to play. Has the Astral set up onto one. Rezo hanging around, seeing if he can get back and involved in on this. They are falling low. He drops the mana fight, but Kuroki was missing pretty much no mana at all, so no damage is done. Kuro's going to be fine. Moon's in a lot of trouble here, hiding in the tree line, tries to knock them back with the Flame Break, but with the Firefly already used, Miracle does have a lot of stacks on him, and he's going to take quite a bit of damage in return. There's the Astral. That should be enough to pop him. Miracle playing on the edge of his life there as those stacks built up, but it does pay off for Liquid. They punish Moon's dive. Odd, unable to find any kills on that bottom lane. Mid lane, though, could be something. GH, indeed, caught out. Tries to throw down the crutch. Bihar at the top, Miracle at the bottom, but it's very, very close.
Super evenly met.
No one massively falling behind. Top lane, though, Matuma's going to be looked towards. Moon moving in with the Firefly. Misery's there with the wraparound as well on the Shaker. Matuma Man, I don't know if there's any sort of escape from here. Will drop out the Poison Over, connecting onto 3, but they've got the lockdown. Take down the Veno. Misery immediately with the TP out. It looks like they should get all of them out of there. As Planet Odd get themselves back to base. No kill will be found in return. Yeah, it's just holding Weeha back there with the crush. But again, it's these movements that are being attacked.
Nice. Buys a little bit of time on that tower. Mid lane, Miracle.
Hop in the drums, enables him to close the gap, get the lasso, tracks back Miracle. They may get a second out of this as well. They drop down the coil onto GH. GH, he's trapped up, tries to escape, but the snap's going to be there. And Planet Odd get a double. The drums, but definitely, well, we see both him and Weeha, the ones at the top.
Mind Control top again. The rotation from Planet Odd. Moon and Misery.
He's going to find it. Misery nearly gets the courier. Doesn't quite have the damage for it. Well, they'll settle for the kill at least. They'll continue to chase down Mind Control. No sort of backup coming in from Liquid as they realize this Elder Titan is as good as gone. It's a hard team to fight into the pit though without getting a pick off. You've got to be aware of the Echo Slams, exactly. Winter's Curse. There's pretty phenomenal team fight on the side of Planet Odd.
If they get pick up though, that could definitely be one of the options. Saxa gets stomped up bottom.
There will be TPs coming in. They've got the shackle. Can they kill Saxa in time? No, with the Fisher coming out and now the Winter's Curse. Saxa, he's going to survive for the time being. Turns around with the nuke and he brings Liquid down low. Kuro pops the stick charges, starts to back off. Saxa will be able to TP back to safety. So Liquid don't get the kill. They do keep themselves alive. But again, nice reaction from Misery, getting involved and keeping his team safe. Miracle, though, turns up to the fight, has another haste rune in the bottle and pops it. Ready to start and poke and prod around with the puck. Goes with the Astral, bringing him down low, but now the turnaround. Silence is there along with the Dream Car, holding Miracle in place. Phase shift from Weehaw, trying to juke out the stomp, but he still connects. With the Sanity's Eclipse, Weehaw, he's going to be as good as gone. Miracle gets the kill, starting to rack up the stolen intelligence.
Beautiful play by Miracle there with that haste and zoning them off the tower so they can get it down to GH top. Again getting picked off. GH is having a rough one. Instantly realizing with Liquid's presence down bottom, they can go for that sort of play Planet on. But Liquid, they are going to get more out of sitting down on this bottom. They get the tier 2 with the Serpent Ward's commitment. As he's looking to cut him from the side, starting to drop the wards down by the tier 1. He's relatively deep though. We'll throw the Gale down onto Saxa. The rest of Liquid move in, but a quick Winter's Curse from the Wyvern holds back the side. Jump forward from Weehaw, hits the 2-man Silence and the Dream Coil. Nuking GH down fairly low. Misery looking for the walking Echo Slam, and he'll get it onto 2. GH is down. Up on the high ground, Miracle finding Weehaw. Weehaw's mana falling low as the intelligence starts to get stolen, but there's the jump just in time from Moon. Has the lasso, holds back Miracle. Weehaw, face shift jukes out the Gale. Can he get himself out? He can't. The kill will still be successful as Matuma Man ends up ticking him down. Oh, the 4-step just got delivered.
And Moon, he does end up getting Matuma. Is he going to tick down to this? It looks like he should. All the poison in the world on him, and he will drop. So Matuma Man loses his life, but jumping as of yet. Does have Saxa back in the neighborhood. Winter's Curse available once again. Now Moon, a little more comfortable in trying to get himself in. Jumps forward, grabs Matuma Man. Have they got the follow-up? Doesn't look like they have straight up. Weehaw coming forward as well. The tower will be taken down. They'll drop the Dream Coil, looking to try and bring Matuma down. A fair few stacks upon him as there's the jump back in from Moon. Secures the kill. Matuma will get the poison over off, so Moon having to back off out of this one. Spirit will chase him down. Moon should be fine here.
But Weehaw did get the deny, so. Very well played. Base made for resolution. Continuing that.
Both, yeah, Misery and GH, the playmakers that each team's relying on. Moon finding a potential freebie, starts to drag back the Shaman. Eye on the back lines though, Saxa will be caught out by a poison over and a crush from GH. They'll lose the Wyvern. We'll see if he can do anything big with the reveal. Towards the middle lane, a little low on the mana front at the moment.
Weehaw gets hit by an illusion.
They can do to recover him. Put the Spirit upon him. He'll still phase shift, looking for the timing with the stomp. Won't quite get it. We are having to jump away with the orb. Moon thinking about reinitiating, jumps forward, but then instantly there's the Hex from Kuro. Dropping the wards as well. Fish is there to cancel the shackle. Nicely done from Misery, but there's the Splitter and the Sanities clipping the Batrider. They'll find the Moon kill. Can they get anything more out of this one? Odd still have a fair few big team fight holes to throw back in on them if they see the chance. Weehaw ticking down low though, has to back up and regen. Liquid getting a lot of good setup and save now. The Yule's complete on the Elder Titan. Hurricane Pike done on Miracle's OD. There's the jumping. Kuro comes in with the TP and straight away, just absolute 26 minutes in. And bottom lane, GH actually getting the initial crush here onto Weehaw. Does have the orb and the phase shift to get himself away, and with the blink, pretty much impossible for them to chase down. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, there's going to be
actually two. The Bash from the Starter and the Earth Splitter from the Elder Titan.
Again around the Roche pit. Moon is actually going to jump in on this. There's a lot of backup though for GH on the Slardar as Liquid will surround Moon, looking to punish him for this one. The Fisher comes out, but there's the Winter's Curse. Can they keep Moon alive with the Cold Embrace? They're giving him a bit of a chance. Water drop down, Moon will finally fall. So they get the back kill. No Batrider for 45 seconds.
Stuck.
He's trapped out. Weeha's going to get the chance to jump in and nuke him down. That's going to be mind control gone. Liquid now down to 4 versus 4.
And Rezo continuing that split push top.
Still, the control around the pit's what's important. Matuma Man pops the BKB, trying to move forward, looking for Saxa. But Saxa's already across the tree line. Misery will be the one left behind and taken down as Liquid get themselves a second. But the base is in trouble. Resolution gets the tier 3. And it looks like they were trying to TP back, but I think that was a Yule's cancel there. So the TP won't be there. GH has to make the long walk back. Will throw down it, but the Manta-style juke. Resolution dodges the crush. And off the back of that, he'll clean up the melee racks, jump into the sideline and TP back to safety. Liquid can't catch him and Rezo gets the job done.
And their glyph was 1 second from being up to try to defend that Rax. It literally just came up. Very damn impressive. Looks like Matumba in the mid lane might be the culprit. Misery set up.
Yeah, we are actually going for TP out, trying to help out mid, but the cancel will be there from Miracle. Matumba does get off the poison over. In fact, with the Shadow Blade, he's going to get himself back out to the safety by the looks of it. He could back off. He'll survive for the time being. Kuroki and Miracle continuing to try and play around with Weeha, who'll drop the Dream Coil, only gets the connection onto the Shaman. And now, with the self-fuels, continuing trying to play out of it, but quick with the Hex. Kuroki gets the catch, but it doesn't matter. Saxa's there with the Glimmer Cape and the Winter's Curse. Holds back the Shaman. Miracle turning against his own captain as Kuro gets beaten down by the OD. Misery jumps forward, cancels the TP there on mind controls Elder Titan to secure.
One of the big ones for Miracle that can help a lot, but other than that, the other heroes aren't really getting items that are going to influence the fights too much. And it's really tough because a lot of the all the initiation is up to GH.
Oh, and in fact, there's the jump in. The Winter's Curse down onto Kuroki again. The team turning against him. Misery with the follower jumps in with the Enchant Tone, and there's going to be 2 down. Make that 3. Slide out to full. Matumba Man holds the BKB, tries to turn towards Resolution with the help of Miracle. They're bringing the anti-mage down low, but he will survive. Blinks up to the high ground. Manages to keep that Aegis alive for now. He is ticking low with the poison, and in fact, it will be enough to pop him once. The Liquid, and only being able to pop the Resolution anti-mage Aegis to show for it. And Odd are ready to go back in on the high ground for the siege. Moon jumps in, he's caught out Matumba Man as well, dragging the Veno back. And with the Mana Void from Rezo, that's going to be Matumba Man's available. May need to use it. He is going to have the rest of his teammates alive now. Tier 3 starts to fall. Miracle jumps in with the Astral. They need something big here. They do have the Bloodthorn, but it's still a long way away. Liquid have got to continue to hold somehow, and already top lane Resolution just jumps in aggressively, looks for Kuro. There will be a defensive Astral, buying some time for the Shaman. Blinken from GH gets the crush onto Saxa, but Saxa gets the Cold Embrace out in time. They do have the Shackle though, onto the anti-mage, but the BKB comes out. He's able to blink himself away. Winter's Curse again holds back the side of Liquid. They do kill Saxa. Saxa's play, making sure the rest of Planet Odd can get themselves out of there. Meanwhile, down bottom, Weeha looking for a bit of a split push pressure, bringing the melee racks down low. Liquid will push him back just in time.
GH isn't able to really get good crushes off in this game because of how much little poke and prod that Planet Odd has.
Miracle's coming out pretty far here. There's the jump in. They'll pop the Lincolns, find the follow-up. Lasso, Miracle dragged back into the clutches of Rezo.
Here we go, top starting to push in, and now Rezo makes his way up.
Yeah, I'm not going to connect there from Matumba. Rezo waltzes in, waltzes out, back in he goes. Saxon coming in from the tree line, looking to utilize the stomp from Mind Control to hold Rezo back, but it won't connect, and Rezo cleans up the melee racks, jumps across onto GH, who just gets absolutely splattered there by the side. 2 buybacks coming out from Liquid, they're trying to turn. Defensive Astral, they're keeping Kuro alive, Miracle moving forward, but Resolution with the BKB can't be held in place. He'll get himself out. And Liquid, they're slowly losing more and more. The net worth lead continues for Planet Odd as these buybacks get forced out.
Crucial, since he's got level 25, that plus Arcane Orb Steel. If he's able to actually just poke and poke until he has enough int, they may actually be able to take a fight with that if he has an enormous amount. It's still extremely difficult / near impossible.
There's the jump in actually from Rezo, goes immediately onto Matumba Man. Matumba in trouble. There's the Hex from Kuro, holding back. Miracle on the anti-mage there with Resolution getting nuked down. Miracle as well, chasing forward to get the BKB off before the lasso. Goes for Moon. Moon swallows the cheese. Miracle starting to rack up the intel. The Glimmer Cape from Saxa keeping Moon alive. Weeha will end up finishing off the kill onto Kuro. Kuro the only one to fall as of yet. They did pop the Aegis on Rezo's anti-mage. Miracle, he's got a fair bit of intel stacked up, 60 at the moment, has got the Sanity's clips available. The Yules will be there. Resolution looking to move in with the bashes. Miracle falling low, but he gets the Astral out onto the main AM, but there's the burst. Weeha jumps in, that's going to be Miracle down. He does not have buyback available. The rest of Liquid trying to retreat, but Planet Odd, they're moving in. They're surrounding Matumba Man. That's going to be a 4th down as GG is called, and Planet Odd take the second game as well. 2-0 in this grand final so far for them. Smiles all around for the team. And that game too, they're going to be feeling pretty good. A much smoother performance than